The body language of Teni was a simple message on how most Nigerians feel about Buhari and his so-called government, and I'm sure that he got the message with that kind of look on his face. Moreover, Teni has the right to do whatever she wants. She is the only African female singer that dresses normal and always corporate, or let me say, the only Nigerian female singer who dresses normal and corporate. She's truly an African girl child. You may say that Teni made a mess of herself, regardless of the way things are in the country, how things have been going on, the insecurities and the hardship and all of that. That Buhari still deserves some respect. After all, he's an elderly man. But I will tell you that, see, someone has to tell this government to their face that Nigerians are not happy with their system of governance. One of the youths you tag, lazy Nigerian youth, is being given an award by you. Not just an award, but a national award. No be beans now. Buhari just saw one of the NSAS children and how they are going to behave come 2023 election, because there will be no area for rigging, there will be no chance for rigging. Nobody is happy about the situation of this country, and the future children, they are also waiting. Many people were expecting her to jump for joy, go down on her knees, and maybe commend the government for good governance. What type of good governance? Have they ever given us any good governance? If she had done that, guys, the same people will still condemn her for doing such. Teni is braver than a lot of us, than a lot of Nigerian youths who just sit down there in their comfort zones to criticize the government through their phones on social media. Those that said that Teni should have rejected the award than acting the way she did. Did Buhari that got tired of leading us, which he said so himself, did he go home and stop leading us? No. Instead, he keeps making things worse day by day. Teni's action speaks volume about the dissatisfaction of youth also, and disappointment with the current leadership of the country. Now, a lot of people cannibal present there to receive the national award. They couldn't do that, even though they were not particularly pleased with the current administration and leadership of the country. So I think that Teni deserves the Woman of the Year award for her bravery in speaking the truth to power through her actions, not words. They say actions speak louder than words, or how do they put them? I also think this is what should be done to Buhari anytime something like this is being organized. Unfortunately, them go say na youth exuberance. Buhari has surrounded himself with selfish people that can't tell him the truth. The truth is always bitter, but because they are for their selfish interest now, they will just keep their mouth shut so that they won't lose it. Teni cannot forget the Lekki toll gate killings under Buhari's watch, and many people also can't forget that. Even with you listening to my voice, you cannot forget that too. Teni is a real hero young lady. Yeah, you can give her another name, but that is what I will call her, a real hero young lady. Since the award ceremony, Buhari has been receiving different shocks, so he choked himself from the same Nigerian youth he called lazy people. How come the youth will be say they receive award, now the same youth will be say they call lazy Nigerian youth? It no shock you? What Teni did, guys, even some of our top male artists can't do that. Let me not mention names. You know who I'm talking about. Too much of respect have really destroyed us in this country, and no one is free to say his or her mind or act his or her dissatisfaction for another. Buhari have punished us a lot. Enough is enough in this country. So guys, I support, if you're asking me on my own opinion, I will tell you that I support what Teni did. So guys, I don't know if whoever is not in support of Teni's action shows how the person is. If you're not in support of what she did, I mean snubbing the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Muhammadu Buhari, other people were greeting him, then they will collect, they will smile and all of that. Teni just wore a spec, I beg, give me this to make our fashion come out from here. It shows that if you're not in support of what she did, it shows that you are fully in support of the current administration and how they pilot the affairs of the country. It be like saying Nigeria never happened to you. It shows that Nigeria has never happened to you and your family in any way. And it also shows that you are one of the Emilokon family. Guys, but I pray that Nigeria doesn't happen to those people in that category. You only need to repent. But if you say no, say you no go repent, may all those problems and calamity of the country happen to you. Let's talk about the other person involved, which is Buhari, still Buhari. Her actions really speak louder, yeah, and it hurts his feelings. You know Buhari na human being also, sha, and of course he has emotions. I guess Teni will even feel bad if she was to be in Buhari's shoes. But guys, what should a father expect from a child when he fails to perform his duty, when he fails to perform his responsibilities? What do you think the child will do? The child will not be happy, and the child is going to exhibit some kind of character that will make the father to know that I'm a black say I don't fuck up, or a black say the thing wey be say I dey do, you no blend at all. Buhari is the first father to every Nigerians, home and abroad. Those in diasporas, those wey don even die, he is the father to everybody. But he failed his test, he failed his responsibility, so there is nothing to feel sorry for him. In fact, if I did this, I was supposed to even slap the guy. Anyway, let me not go too far. Deep down in him, he knows that he has failed woefully, and there can never be anything to do to rectify his failure. And that is why he keeps saying that he is going to ensure free and fair election, thinking people will be happy with him. But we go just manage the legacy anyway. If at all he's saying it from his heart, so because we all know what APC is capable of doing to rig the forthcoming election. There's no how. I know that we all know that they are planning to rig the election. For somebody to come out and say that Emi lo kan, it is me, na me put Buhari there, so this time na my turn, you go know say, and just like Goodluck Jonathan said that, see, anybody that kills for power is going to kill to remain in that power. Yeah. So that's what former President Goodluck Jonathan said. But I believe what Teni did to Buhari is a clear indication to what and how the Nigerian youth feels about the government and what they are going to do if the election is there rigged. I read someone saying that if truly she's protesting against the government, she should not have been present in the ceremony, in the first place. For goodness sake. But that comment doesn't sit well with me, guys. If Teni hadn't come out like this, it shows that she's just snubbing the stuff. And also, if Teni hadn't come out, she wouldn't have gotten the chance to shame Buhari just as she did. See, my people, Buhari is a human being, and him being the president of Nigeria doesn't make him better than you. Yes, it's just a privilege. Now people vote him, even though I wasn't able to vote him, and I'm happy I didn't vote for him. So my conscience is at peace with me. The only thing youth can do for themselves now is to tell the government enough is enough, and that was the exact thing that Teni did. History will never forget this day. So guys, this is where I'm going to call it a day on Teni versus Buhari matter. What do you guys think about this? Please like this video, as it is the only criteria that YouTube is going to recommend it to other people. And also subscribe to my channel if it's your first time coming across my channel. Thank you guys for watching this video to this end. Don't forget to drop your comments. Let me know what you feel about this. Do you agree with Teni or not? That for me, I agree with Teni, and in fact I support what she did. This is a way to speak for the youth. Thank you guys for watching, and until next video, see you guys. Peace out.